Maybe you're just like me, always on online meetings, and sometimes you just want to get off our chair and just move. Well, we've come to the right place. So let us move. Stand up, away, well, close to your chair just in case the meeting starts again. So just be here at the side of your chair, okay? And make sure that your right hip and your left hip are in line with the back of the chair. Meaning, it's not like this, it's not like that. Now, send the outer foot toward the front, while the back foot, send it to the back. Okay, again, your hips are in line with the back of your chair. Okay, let me just adjust because I'm not practicing what I'm preaching. Allow the front foot to bend as the back foot is straight out over there. Okay, you're feeling a stretch in your calf muscles already over there. Option to hold the back of the chair, okay, or just whatever. As long as your spine is long and straight, your tailbone is pointing down, so you're not arching your back or you're rounding your back. Your pelvis is neutral. Okay, imagine that there's a bowl of soup there around your pelvis and the rim of your pelvis, and that soup is not spilling out or spilling to the back. So it's neutral. So a lot of things are happening already with your bottom body. Stay here, or you may bring your outer arm all the way up to the sky. Just relax the shoulder. And if your ribs are popping out, can you nip them in? And option to bring both hands up, making sure that again your hips are not doing that or doing whatever. They are aligned with the back of the chair, and you are now doing warrior one. This is a strong pose. So many things again are happening at the bottom part of your body, but you're keeping your core engaged, your spine long and straight. Imagine that you are long from the tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Inhale and exhale. Whew. Whew. Stretch and strengthening. And slowly undo everything that just happened. Now, go to the back of the chair and we'll just do a downward facing dog. Okay? So try to move back away from the chair. And when you've had enough, okay, our goal for this downward facing dog is either choose which one or both. Either to feel length in our spine or a stretch in our this one, hamstrings. Okay. So from here, hold the back of the chair and the tailbone pointed to the back. Such a way that your lower back is straight. You know that your tailbone is doing that. You're pointing your tailbone toward the right direction. If your back is not rounding. Because if you're rounding, your tailbone is now pointing down. So keep it pointing back. And don't allow your head to just hang like this. Bring your ears in between your upper arms, your biceps. And if you have tight hamstrings, just keep a generous bend. You may look like this, or if you have space, just lengthen your legs out. Okay, whichever is your version, as long as you're feeling a yummy stretch, either on your spine or on your hamstrings. Choose, or both. Now, from here, you may opt to bend one knee and keep the other leg straight. Then switch. Bend the other, keep the other leg straight. Option to even sway the hips from side to side. Just to feel stretch now on the side body. And when you've had enough, we're actually doing walking the dog version. because this is a downward facing dog. This is an inverted V, or whichever shape is happening, as long as you're feeling the stretch in the right parts of your body. We're just doing this with a chair. It's the same. And when you've had enough, come to stillness. Ears in between your biceps. Feeling a stretch in your hamstrings, whichever way. Even if your knees are bent, you're still feeling a stretch in your hamstrings. And you're long from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Once you've had enough of this, slowly round your spine and stack your spinal vertebra, bone by bone, on top of each other. And your head comes up last. Stay here for a couple of breaths, just making sense of what just happened. That's a lot. Now, of course, we have another side for the warrior one. Go here, okay? Send the outer foot forward and send the inner foot back. So notice that they're not aligned. I am keeping a healthy distance between my front foot and my back foot, just so I can square my hips. Again, this is my basis, my ruler. The chair and my left hip and my right hip are aligned. My pelvis is neutral. My spine is long and straight all the way to the crown of my head. Option to hold your heart in one hand or two, or bring one hand up, or bring another hand up. So again, the front knee is bent, the back foot, the back leg is straight. You're feeling a stretch in your hams, in your that part of the body. And you're a proud warrior. You're a strong warrior, and you're ready to go back to your meeting in a while. But for now, this is your act of self-love. And allow your shoulders to just relax so that you're still feeling a stretch in your entire body, actually. So many things happening here, but just keep on breathing. This is also an acceptable version of Warrior 1. As long as you're feeling like this is me time, and you're feeling in control, you're feeling you're loving your body. Start to unwind, bend forward, and just mindfully and carefully go back to your seat and go back to your meeting. But spend some time to listen to your breath. Maybe bringing your palms on your thighs or opening them up. Usually they say this is the pose if you want to start receiving. And this one, your palms are down if you want to feel more grounded. Whichever is your choice for the day, always go back to your breath before you go back to your meeting. Namaste.